Hello. Wow. Hello, you too. Obviously, it's me again with more Mass Effect. Because why not? We are so close to finding Venezia and everything that's going on. How close? We're really close because we fixed the AI. Well, not the AI. I guess it's yeah. UI? Is it whatever? We fixed the computer. So we can get further into the place now. So, we're close. We're very close. I don't know where we'll go next, but we're so close. We're so close, guys. Hopefully we will be able to get quite a bit done today. Who knows, though? Because I sure don't. Right, let's hide my hands and come out from hiding. And we will make ourselves a little bit smaller, just so then we can, see the game. So I'm just gonna step over here and shift backwards a bit. Yeah, N7 on. Is my wing gonna be in the way there? Maybe. Should be okay there. I mean, we don't really need the corner yet. This may change later when we're driving around in the Mako, but for now we're fine. And we get our controller out as well. And boot up the game. Hopefully the sound will be fine. It sounds okay in my ears, so hopefully it's not too loud or too quiet. Liara, why are you floating? You weren't floating when I logged off. Oh, there you go. This game.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Okay, let's turn it up a little bit.
Can those things work at train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
I think that's fair.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
Yeah, the Rachni will do that to you.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
We'll see if we can find her. Can't promise she'll make it out alive, though.
I'm not
spoilers.
gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Thanks.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
Poke, poke, poke. I'm gonna poke.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
Fair enough.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
Also fair enough.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Yep, I agree. But that didn't answer my question. Although we already know the answer.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
You didn't have to whisper that, but that's fair.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
Yeah.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that.
I'll save ya.
Hell! Man the perimeter!
Didn't get away. Yeah, they are. Don't worry. You're fine. Tis a flesh wound.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
They may be a little bit cray-cray, but it's fine. I will help. Okay, so that's quarantine and talk to
Where
you.
did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
Don't remember who is in here. Oh, some stuff. Okay. I will acquire some stuff. Oh, crap. Wasn't paying attention. Still did it though. Okay, nothing else in here. Where's Liara and Caden gone? Guys? Are you stuck? Did you seriously get stuck? Come on. Silly people. Okay then. Don't you start. Come on. Out you come. I'm gonna have to watch both of you through each door. There we go. Very special, guys. Can't even man a door.
What?
You're a member of the science teams.
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Yeah, that's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
Yeah, maybe.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ayalis from the University of Arrayas. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
No need to be a bitch about it.
You seem less upset about this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Okay, well that's fair, true.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
That's all for now.
Then I
yeah,
will return to my meditations.
I'll be lying. Actually, I think that's... Do I want to go that way? I can't remember. Let's talk to everyone else first.
I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
Looking around mostly.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days, for now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
This doesn't seem like the time for commerce.
With nervous amusement, I have nothing else to do. Why not continue to run my kiosk?
Let's have a look.
Fair.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventrellis.
It's also fair, because he's kind of gonna need it. But let's get your license, because that is always handy. Get the magical upgrade, because that is also handy. I don't know if anything else is going to be worth getting. Pistol is slightly better in some ways. It's not really any better. Nah. We're good. We'll stick with just the license for now then.
What? No!
Sorry, did we disturb your slumber?
Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
I mean, fair.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
Yeah, maybe.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing. I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
I'll try.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
Be fair. Get someone else to talk about it and then you can't get in trouble.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ayalis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
You'll be fine. Promise.
Got a smoke? We're all out.
Okay, I believe that's the way we go later. I think.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
I kinda wanna. You make me wanna. Oh. Okay. Maybe I won't then. What's in there though? I'll reload it in a minute. Oh, okay. A load of stuff is what's in there. I think I go there, like,
Warning.
legally
Watchdog protocol is active.
later. It's fine. I was curious. Curious to see, would have killed many cats. But it would not have been me that was killed. Okay, this is the medical bay.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
Why does his voice sound familiar?
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
You mean the person I just spoke to, who is now fixed? Yeah, I know her.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
No, because it doesn't matter. Once you've made that, other people are going to say, yeah, we can make this better. So regardless, whether they make it themselves first, or whether you make it first and limit the damage with yours, they're still going to go, oh, well, we can do this as well. And make it
There's a
affect
reason
more.
the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
I didn't expect you'd understand. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I want access to the maintenance area.
I suppose. It's not allowed, but there's nothing back there. If you can save these men, I'll do that for you.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
Anything else need to do? Ask? I can't remember. Did we ask
How's the
this?
science team holding up?
Better than Ventralis' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a
Damn it,
medic,
Jim, I'm a
Dr.
doctor,
Salah,
but I'm not that type of doctor.
We lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
Talk to you
Okay,
later.
I think that's all.
I hope you can do something.
It's the only other place we can go for now. Oh, hang on. Where are you gonna go, wait, shut? Map. Oh, we need to talk to him, don't we? Okay, let's talk to him. Because I don't think we can actually go down there yet.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra metagel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
Thank you. I will not need the luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Try and get some rest. I was gonna say, have they gotten stuck? It's okay. They teleported. It's fine. Hello.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
Yeah. I'll be gentle with you.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
I believe he's sane.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
What?
Doctor's on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
If had you not done that, you would have died as well, so...
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
Fair.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Do I have... Was I supposed to talk to the doctor again? I can't remember.
Okay, this one will get you. How can you tell jokes? So this hydrogen atom says to another hydrogen, I lost my electron. This one. And the other hydrogen says, man, are you sure? I'm positive.
Just shut
Look.
up. God.
I love a good dad joke, as much as the next person. But yeah, shut the fuck up.
I used to have nightmares like this. Too many cheap horror vids before lights out.
Gotta keep the mood light. I mean, if you don't laugh, you'll... yeah, you just have to.
Right, I think I was supposed to speak to the doctor for food. That's fine.
Yes?
I need to get into the maintenance areas.
I have a pass, but there's nothing back there, just snow. Well, snow and maintenance access.
Things are gonna hit the fan in this place. Slip me the card and I'll keep your team safe.
I have your word on that. Just don't tell the guards. They're twitchy enough.
What will
Okay.
it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs, once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Look, put your weapon away. I keep pressing that button because I keep thinking it's for the map, but it's not for the map. Oh, think up my way. Right, who am I supposed to be talking to open areas? I can't remember. There is no marker.
Warning, Watchdog protocol is active.
Yeah, no, that's fine. There's no way in here, was it now? It's been a while. Science team quarters and quarantine lab. Okay. Okay, maybe now I can go down there. Okay, yeah. Now it's gonna let me. So that's the research thing. This is the maintenance area. This wasn't through to Benezia, was it? I think this is. If so, I don't want to go this way yet. I want to do all the other quests. So I'll save that just in case. Yes, okay, no, we don't want to go there yet. That will progress the place. We don't want to do that yet. Oh, Lahara, don't jump scare me like that. I thought she was behind me.
You're not part of the crew.
I have Ventralis' permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Yeah, well. So we've isolated 4 chemicals that can be combined to counteract the toxin. They must be mixed in precise quantities. As each chemical is poured, the equipment will mark the minimum and maximum amount that will work. Too little or too much will spoil the result. Fun. Let's make sure we get everything in here before we progress. Nothing in there. Okay. Let's try that again. Too soon. We got this. We got this. Okay. Maybe it was a little bit too soon. So I did it just on. But okay, let's try again. No, that was too soon. That was definitely too soon. Come on. Okay, no. That was my bad that time. Definitely. Come on, that was definitely in the middle then. How? Don't be a bitch. Ah. Right. There we go.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
What the hell?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I had a feeling a betrayal was on its way.
What happened to Ventralis's man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Please find the right way, Shepard. Well, rest in peace, my dude.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Venezia brought them with her.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah. But we need to finish quests before we go in there and confront Venezia. Long corridor. Going down it. There's a... Do I need to talk to you?
Science pukes. She just bug out and leave to die. Bug out.
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
The sooner we're off this frozen world, the better.
Apparently there's a quest in here. Don't know where. Or is it... it's because it's underground. Duh.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall? She just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look. The guards. They've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
Yeah. They did kind of, in another life, did kind of attack me.
Thanks for the warning. Here's the cure.
Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough that... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives, do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventrolis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
You're welcome. I'm glad they rested peacefully. And hoping not in peace. Okay, should... Yeah, let's grab that. Do we need to upgrade anything before we go and deal with a certain Benezia? Ooh. You're better. You're also better. Your accuracy is a little bit worse. Everything else is better, so I may actually grab you. Oh, and that's better. Okay, you don't use those, you don't use those. Fine. No, you don't use this like arrow. What am I doing? Can't say you use pistols either, but of everything, it'll be the easiest thing for you to have. Okay, that's everything I can do for you. Okay. There still seems to be a quest mark on here. The Kohan.
What's on your mind?
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Was there something else I was supposed to talk to him about?
They seem to be coming along well.
They don't look much better.
It'll take time for them to recover. They're through the worst.
Good news. I'll see you around.
Of course. Be careful.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
Okay. There's nothing I can talk to him about. Wonder if it's just glitched.
Relieved. It's pleasant to see you well.
I'll see you later.
Grimly, I will hope it is so.
Because... Oop, put your gun away. Put your gun away. This is a list of attack. Oh, it's probably because we've done it out of sync. So we've already spoken to him about getting us access down there. So yeah, it's probably just glitched from where we've done things a little bit out of order. Okay, now we can go through here and deal with Venezia. I'm guessing the other way is if you don't want to do like all these side quests and you want to be like a renegade and just go through and just deal with it, regardless of like who lives and dies. I don't think we need to save, but just in case.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Saren or the Reapers?
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I mean, I don't think so. Does it matter? Because you're still gonna get your ass whooped.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Right now, are you over there? I'll come here then. Very little difference where I'm shooting from. Where's the gap coming from? Okay then. Switch! Oh, little gappies. Okay, we got a couple more people. You're alive? You're not alive. One of you's alive. Ah, there you are. And revival.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
Are you sure about that? Because I don't think so.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Something tells me that's not actually Saren doing it, but, you know.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
So you could turn on me again?
Yes, but it would not be my will, Shepard. People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
The Mu relay. Blah.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
Okay, well, tell us where it is.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched, patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. You should.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die.
I hate to be the one, but sorry, Liara. Well, okay, maybe I'll die. Okay, I died. That was sucky. Right, let's change to my pistol. There we go.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
Yeah, no light for you, bitch. To be fair, it wasn't her fault. Entirely.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Yeah. Cut down.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. End their suffering. They cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
Makes sense. A baby left alone in a closet until he's 16 won't be sane.
Yeah. Oh, baby, Rachni.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
Commander, those tanks on her enclosure, they're acid. Strong enough to dissolve any living creature. They must have installed them for a reason.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
See, regardless of what we choose, the Reapers are gonna have like Rachni anyway. They'll just have like a cloney whatever version. So yeah.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I feel really sorry for the Rachni. They didn't ask for any of this. And they're just victims like everybody else is.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Okay, so let's get back. Don't think there's anything in down here. I took the long way around by accident, but oh well. It's okay. What labs? Oop, stuck. I know that's the way we gotta go, but let me just... Because I think here we get. Okay. Just making sure. Okay, oh, this is the bit. Right, yeah. I remember. Let's get points in that. Finish that off. Finish Cadence off. Put points into warp. Hello. Why are you here?
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Ragnai's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Ragnai, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Ragnai. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Yeah, that don't work.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
They're like ants, I guess.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Ragnai do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Ragnai are uncontrollable.
Yeah.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
Yeah, we'll do that, don't worry.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
You think we can grab 4 now? Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's go.
I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
How many Rachni are in here?
I'm sorry, the sensor network is too damaged to provide an accurate count.
Okay.
Are there any survivors in here?
Lady Benezia, an executive secretary of Binary Helix, is on the operations deck. There are no other living crew members within the lab structure.
What about the guy out there? What about us? Or is this not part of the labs? I mean, this is hot labs. Or are they different type of labs? Anyway, doesn't matter.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
Okay, well, let's get the fuck
I
going.
need information on the neutron purge.
The neutron purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
What exactly does this thing do?
The purge is a neutron burst weapon. 2 volumes of fissionable materials are brought together to form a critical mass. Most of the energy is released in the form of high-speed neutrons. This radiation is instantly lethal to any known form of life within 500 meters.
We would be wise to avoid touching any controls without reading the instructions.
It's always a good idea to RTFM, ma'am.
To what?
Oh, bless her. Okay, well, let's just
Activate
fucking
the
go.
neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Who would have the code?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
Okay, well, let's go get that then.
I am feeling not so well.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
Oh well, that happened. Well, at least I got it. Okay. Let's put you getting away. Out I can go.
Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875020079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Thanks. Get my way. Let's just go. Let's just go. I know. Okay, maybe let's just die instead. There's a reason I was saving. Right. Let's try that again. Out my way, bitch. Out my way, bitch. Shepard, don't do that. There we go. We are out of there. A little bit damaged, but you know, okay otherwise. Oh, really? Alright. Caden, where are you? Get your butt out here. It's alright, he'll teleport, he'll teleport. There we go. Didn't realize how buggy this section was. Like, it's not game-breaking bugs. Deadly bugs with the Arachni, but that's another thing entirely.
Relay? The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
Oh, Liara, don't... not Liara. Ashley, don't be a bitch.
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Look, this is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yeah, why not?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
I mean... aren't we already, like, overrunning the galaxy? Ourselves.
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Yeah, the Arachni are good people. It wasn't their fault.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
It's fine. You got nothing new to say, Presley.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
I kind of wish Joker was romanceable. I remember having a big crush on him back in the day. I think it's his humour. He's just got that dry humour that I love. Let's check on Liara. We'll check on people and then, well, I'll call it quits for today.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
she was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Thanks, Liara.
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
Then let us talk about you. Are you okay?
I'm not sleeping well. The visions keep me up at night.
I wish there was something I could do to help you. You need to be at your best, Commander. The crew relies on you for leadership. It can be a heavy burden.
I can handle the responsibility of command, but if I don't stop Saren, the entire galaxy gets wiped out.
I'm sorry, Commander. The last thing you need is someone constantly reminding you of how grim things are. Is there anything else you would rather talk about?
No.
I should go.
You're fine.
Goodbye, Commander.
You're a sweetheart, Liara. I've actually got her voice actor's autograph. Because I met her trainer. I had to think of her name for a second then. And Male Shep. Not met Fem Shep yet though. Obviously not their voice actors' names, but you'll know who I mean. Hi Caden. Handsome boy. Yes you are, you handsome boy.
We haven't had time together since our last chat. A lot was said when we talked.
At least they dealt with the shine. I think I might have mentioned this the first time I spoke to him. But I remember on PlayStation 1 graphics, or was it the PC graphics? I played on both, so it could have been either. Could have even been both. But yeah, there was a lot of shine, so it looked like he just had a really shiny forehead. Fun stuff.
You seemed decisive then, Lieutenant. Why so hesitant now?
I don't want to distract you too much. The deeper we get into this mess, the bigger it seems. I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Yeah, who does?
Wanting to believe everything will be fine? Sounds like human nature to me.
Yeah, I guess some things carry across species well enough. I should remember that after what happened with Vernus.
I'd think you'd carry a grudge over the crap you took from Vernus.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. But it was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
Yep, he ain't wrong.
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
He hurt Rana, broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. But at 17, that's something.
That's pretty impressive. Not gonna lie.
You wanted to help a girl you cared for. That's a noble thing.
Maybe my intentions were noble, but I lost control. I killed him, Shepard. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. but they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. That's funny. I'm not sure which of us got the worst of what happened.
Was Rana all right?
Rana? Yeah, she was fine. We never really, we stopped talking after that.
That's a shame.
Tell me what happened.
Rana had a gentle heart. She loved everyone. Vernus terrified her. We all protected her from him. Everyone loved her. But after what I did to him, she was terrified of me too. Anyway, this is, I had a point here. Aliens are individuals. Just because one's an
That's
ass
a mood.
doesn't mean they all are. So, yeah, I hated that Turian. But he wasn't a Turian to me. He was Vernus.
So that's why you're so self-controlled.
I'm no more disciplined than any other biotic shepherd. This is all ancient history. I'm over it.
You agonize over doing the right thing and never let yourself lose control. Because Rana spurned you after Vernus died.
That's... all right. Maybe you have a point. Maybe. But I'm okay. You don't have to worry about me. Fully functional human being. And I won't be a burden on you. On the crew.
Well, you won't be a burden. But I will carry you. I have no res. Okay, I have no res.
Talking about this doesn't make you a whiner, and it doesn't make you immature. It makes you human.
All right. But it's embarrassing you had to tell me that. You're right. I might need to loosen up a little. I'll try. Glad you'll be here when it's over, Shepard. I'm looking forward to some shore leave.
We'll talk
I think
later,
we all
Kate.
are.
I'd like that.
He's such a nice boy. I like Caden.
Commander, how are you?
You don't have anything new to say, that's okay.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure, if you have time. Figured you'd be busy with tactical briefings and whatnot. Don't know what I think about us attacking today, of all days. Kind of an ill omen.
You mean on the anniversary of the First Contact War?
The end of it, yeah. My family always marks it. I'm the only Williams here. I guess you'd be the only other one interested in it.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
I don't think so.
There's almost nothing in your files. Technical scores and a list of crap assignments.
There's a reason for the crap assignments. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
Okay.
I see. That's why you drive yourself so hard.
A Williams has to be better than the best, if only to avoid suspicion. That's what my dad told me the night before he retired. Takes a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
Yeah, I can see how it'd be
your grandfather after the war.
controversial at
He was
that
relieved of
time.
command as soon as Shanxi was liberated. They brought him back to Earth in irons, but there was never a trial. They quietly demoted him and stuck him behind a desk. He retired a year later and spent the rest of his life working construction in the colonies. Sometimes we hear about attempts to get him exonerated in some official way. Nothing ever comes of them.
As I recall, your grandfather held out for a long time.
The Turians wrecked the orbitals in the first wave and occupied the major cities. They sat in orbit, dropping rocks on anything that moved. Granddad dispersed the troops, But when they went into the cities for supplies, the Turians would wreck a block to eliminate one fire team. Civilians were dying, his troops were starving, and he couldn't contact Alliance High Command. So he surrendered the garrison.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I get being all gung-ho and, you know, viva la resistance. But if your people are dying and starving, you do what you gotta do. I get it.
He refused
It's not
to
ideal
sacrifice
always,
his men
but
just
I get
to save
it.
face for humanity. You planning to throw yourself on a sword to save face for him?
Would it make a difference? He's gone now. Dad's gone too. And who would it impress? I'll never be good enough for the Alliance. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
Yep, I'm gonna kick you off the... No, of course
You're a
not.
valuable part of my crew, Williams. If I want an opinion from the head, I go to Alenko. When I want one from the heart, I go to you.
I also play a mean game of pool. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
Yeah, okay.
Dismissed,
See you later.
Chief.
Ma'am?
Right, let's upgrade weapons. Oh, people. Yeah, why not? Let's... But she really uses snipers, so it's fine. It's a little bit... Oh, okay, that's even better. I don't think Caden can do any upgrades, because we did his earlier, didn't we? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Oh. Let's do Garrus. Garrus... I know I haven't put any points in here, but I would have thought I'd give you something. Okay. Okay, that's a better weapon. Rex, let's do you as well. That one's... Yeah, let's go this one. The extra damage is nice, but not always better to have. No more weapons and things for you, that's fine. Charlie. My baby girl. Baby girl. Might be... Oh yeah, there is. I was gonna say, there might be better weapons. Not that she's very good at pistols, but something's better than nothing. You got any armor you can... Yes, you do. Actually, that's even better. Okay, perfect. And yeah, I don't think you can upgrade anymore because we already did you earlier, so that's fine.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed.
Terrible.
I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What about you, Rex?
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I like him just like, yeah, okay, I've had enough fight. We're not gonna.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
And he betrayed you there.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
The twist thickens. Actually, the plot thickens, but the twist too.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard?
Aww.
I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
Who has it?
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Ton Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people.
Yeah.
He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
Okay, well, maybe.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
I think the only one we have left to check on is Tali.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Oh, what's wrong, Tali?
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
It's so quiet.
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just a silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Yeah, that's true. I'll see you later.
I should go.
See you later.
Okay, let's get back upstairs. Just so then we are out the way. I'll save it here. Okay, there we go. There, okay. So that was more Mass Effect. We finally finished all the quests on Noveria and sorted out the Rachni. We've set the Queen free. We will not come to regret that decision later. It would have mattered, regardless of what option we had chosen anyway. If you know, you know. I don't know what place we'll do next. Maybe the one with, I can't remember what it's called. The big plant thing. My brain's gone. I'll remember it eventually. But yeah, maybe we'll go there to Pharos, and do that one. Cause what other places have we got? We've got Rex's family thing. They oh no, anyway, they're assignments. Let's go to the missions. I think it's just Pharos left actually. Okay, maybe we'll do Rex's armor. may have Conrad Werner to talk to. I can't remember when he shows up. Pretty sure it's like 3 or 4 times. So we'll have a look. We'll have a look next time and see what mini quests we can find and look into before we like progress. But until then, I guess that's it. Yeah. So I will see you all in the next one. Hopefully, if you did like it, do leave a like, comment if you want to leave a comment. I will see you all at later days. Take care, everybody. Bye.